Namaste, hello, this is Anita and welcome back to my channel. So I'm making this video today because I wasn't going to. I was planning on making artwork, but I'm taking a little break because I'm gonna complain. And there went my light. I want to complain. I'm tired of people's behavior. I'm tired of people's disrespect for one another and selfishness in so many levels. And today my boyfriend heard me, over something stupid, I had put some pictures of us both on Facebook because I was happy and I written some very nice things because he visited me today and it was very nice. I love him. And he was like screaming at me, take them down, because he's insecure about how he looks at a picture. Who give a fuck, That makes me wonder, does he has an, why, it just, because it's not like I ever do that to him. And his temper is off line. It's not good enough. It's not okay. And that puts me in a huge dilemma, Besides that, it makes me sad, and I'm done being sad, I have been mentally challenged, not just challenged, just a little bit, mentally sick, mentally fucking raging madness in my mind for 20 years, more than 20 years now. And I have been in a mental asylum for 10 years, been through like things that is illegal and things nobody else in this hospital have been through and nobody in this country have been through, because my case is unique because they made a mistake that wasn't supposed to be able to occur, but we hide it, and just things have gone so wrong and I've taken so much bullshit, but I'm strong enough to face it all. I have been through it. I have survived. I'm a survivor. I'm strong. And I'm stronger than most people. So I deserve respect. And I know this guy for 25 years and I love him. And I'm expressing myself. And he does the same. But then he has this other side where he becomes this evil, narcissist, And I don't know that I want to accept because it's a form of abuse. I can take it, I can deal with it, because I know we always get over it, but there's a limit for how much. I'm not gonna, I want to get out of here, and I'm going to get out of here. And I have a plan, and my plan is actually pretty fucking cool, and it's doable, and I believe in it. But I cannot let myself be treated like that and have self-respect, The reason why I just, because I know he doesn't mean it, and he always apologizes, and but it's like, I deserve so much more respect, and not only for what I've been through and survived, but for who I am, because I'm a really, really good person, Of course I have things I do, We all have different morals and ethics, but I think mine is pretty good placed. And a lot of people are attracted to me. I have this charisma that people drags to me. I can talk to everybody. I can make everybody laugh, and I'm positive. And if I fuck up, or if I get into a little fight or argument, I think about it, and I go to the person involved or whatever, and I explain my reason to act how I acted, or I tell them why I don't accept the way they behave toward me, and I do it in such a way that they understand, because I think about it, because it matters. I want to be good. I want to be in control of what I do, what I say, what I think, and I don't, I don't just forget it, because it is important if you want to be real, if you want to be honest, if you want to like be real with yourself, and if you want to, escape the brainwash of this world, Anyway, he pissed me off, and I don't want to lose him. But if he treats me like that in front of other people, I will beat the living shit out of him. And I don't want to do that. I can humiliate him verbally to such an extent because I have that power. I'm really, really smart, and I'm really, 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 really good at making the big men feel so small, and actually everybody, because I have a very good vocabulary, and I know how to and I'm fast, and I read people, and I've been through everything, so I know how I feel, I know what I talk about, because I've been there. And I know what to do to make them understand and how to change them. But I also know how to make them lose the face, But I'm not evil. I'm not like a child, and I'm tired of it. It's like, for me, it's like I'm trying to make him understand. You have to choose, You have to choose. Either you go with me where I want to go and live when I get out, and you choose this life, and you choose love with me. You choose a relationship, and you choose this because this is good. And it is good because we have the best love making, and we have the best friendship. And we have been together through thin and thick, and we have overcome so many obstacles. But it's like he's stuck in this one thing, his temper, and the way he looks. And then I think, I don't know. I'm not quite sure if he loves me the way that I deserve to be loved, because he does love me, and he would do everything, but he's so secure that he won't lose me. I think that he thinks that he can treat me like however he wants. And I'm pissed off, and I won't take it anymore. Anyway, welcome to my channel. That was a little story intro, little story time. How are you people doing? I have a lot to tell you about my life, about my plans, and also about this channel. So bear with me, this will be a long video. I feel like talking to you, and I don't have any howl, I don't have any makeup to talk. Oh no. I have been trying very hard for a long time to think about what I want this channel to be. So one of my ideas is like the Skull Princess, or whatever she's called. She makes all these beautiful head pieces, she's amazing, she's beautiful. And I started making, I actually made a cast of my face. I want to make a cast of my back and a torso. I have to make it over again because I just made the face, but I didn't realize I was gonna make a torso. And that is just for making, if I want to make some extra, what is it called? What is it called? What is it called? When you do like special effects, and if I want to do like prepare, but I don't know if I have the time to do this for this video, for this blog. Also, I would like to tell you about my experiences through my mental state of mind, sickness, whatever they call it. I call it awakening, and still do. If I should make it about all my experiences, I want to tell story time, but every time I want to tell you something, I forget everything. And that's not normal for me, because normally I meet somebody and I just talk and I tell people, And I'm very good at telling people, random people, what they need to hear. But here is me who's in front of the camera. And I think I made this channel because I've been here in this mental asylum 10 years, almost 9. When I get out, I've been 10. And I was lonely, and I needed to give myself some power. And I found myself via outside with makeup, but also by watching myself. I didn't get like a huge fan base, but that's not what I do it for. I don't do it to become famous or become rich or like become some icon or you know, because then people have expectations for me, and I don't want to live up to, and I don't want to be some brand, and I don't want to be fake, and I don't want to edit my videos more than necessary. Sometimes I do it because it's fun, and I put in my little intro and make some fun, and sometimes I put in some of my paintings. But basically, I'm totally confused about what I want to use this channel for. And I love makeup, and I have so much, so it probably will end up being makeup while I talk. But I would like to know what you guys would like to know about me and hear me talk about. Maybe we can take different subjects like Black Lives Matters. Yeah, White Lives Matters too, but sure. Black people are being in America treated worse than, not in Denmark. So, but I mean, take different subjects and discuss them, and I can tell you my opinion, and then you can yell at me or agree with me or whatever. We can have a communication. That would be really nice, because I don't want to buy things and show you, even though I buy a lot of things. But I don't buy stuff anymore to decorate myself so much, because I'm very invested in my artwork. And I have, in the 18th, 19th, and the 20th September, there is this thing called Musicon. It's like Comic-Con, but this lasts 3 days, and it's an art mass con. And I have the hospital paid for me to have 2 walls that are 3 meters in the width and 2 meters high. And that was like 1,900 kroner. That's like $300. And also they will pay for all the things we need. We need tables, we need chairs, but I provide the art. We are printing now 600 prints of different paintings I made through the time, which I'm going to sell for 150 kroner a pop. That's not a lot. There's like, what? There's like 15, there's like 15, $22 for one A4 photo paper of a piece I made that will be, you know, limited edition. And I will sell 3 for 400, which is another number. I'm not going to do the math. It doesn't matter. Point taken. I have to make business cards so that people can go and look my homepage, which I will link in this description, so you can go and check out my new homepage, where I also have links to my music, which I made. But I have a lot of work in front of me, because this in September is like it's little space. I'm gonna bring these 2 paintings up there, and they are 50 times 50, so they can be on top of each other. But that's like, you know, that's like a half square meters. So I have to fill it out very, very cleverly. I have to choose what to paint, and I'm in this really big selection mode, and I'm almost there, where I know what I wanna portray. Give me 2 seconds. I want to show you something, but I have to empty something out of my closet. 2 seconds. I'm not gonna edit. Listen. I don't know if you remember these pictures. And then I'm gonna bring these pictures, which is the elements, and I don't know if I will hang them in a row or like side by side or in a square. It depends on how everything turns out at the end. But you know, we have the wind, And I really love these paintings, but they're small, so I'm not like this mass musikan. It's not about selling my painting. It's about being seen and getting my artworks out. And Denmark is small, so it's a little more easy to get a name. And actually, I had an exhibition like a few months ago. I sold 8 paintings. And actually, there was a poster that got around. Some woman who has a gallery, she watched that. She called me last week and she came yesterday and picked up 3 of my paintings, my recent paintings with a lot of colors. And she wanted to show them to her husband, and she took pictures of a lot of my other art, which is not in my room. But it's big paintings, and but the 3 she took with her, she wanted to show them. But the problem is, the galleries take 50% of what you make. My price, personally, for one of those paintings was 5,400, which is like not a lot, but it's not a little, but it's fair if it all goes to me. But when you put it in a gallery, and they have to make the price, and it has to be worth it for me and for them, because it's gonna benefit both of us. So I really hope that they will set it, and I won't make 5,400, but just around 4,000, maybe 3,500. That's my limit. That's the lowest I can go, because it took a long time. And I'm going to continue. If this goes as I hope it does, I will continue making that kind of style for that gallery. And it's very, very good, because then I have a good connection to a gallery. And that is a very, very important thing when you're an artist. And it's very good you have to be loyal and all these things. And then you will grow little by little and become... your prices will be set up more and more you sell. It's a very good thing that is happening for me. But I have a lot of work to do before this musical. This painting is the only one I started painting on. And don't judge me now, because this is just the sketch. I have made 6 sketches where I took things and I use Photoshop to make my sketches sometimes if I don't draw them or whatever. But I used to use Photoshop a lot because I'm a designer in a game called EMVU. It's like Second Life, just much better graphic. My name is Hyperkyber, and I'm pretty professional. I'm not pro like it normally stands in front if you are, but I am. Because that is how much you do, and I don't do it anymore. So my ratings go down, but I'm still hell of a professional. And that taught me to use Photoshop. And I made this, but this is far from finished. I have 6 of these planned in this style. And then I have a good friend from India. He takes a lot of pictures, and he takes a lot of pictures of beautiful things, and like sadhus or children or Indian women or people dancing, and then he puts it into a program called Deep Dream Generator, which is some kind of nanotechnology where you can take random pictures, whatever, put 10 and put it on and mix them all together, and nanotechnology will create some kind of outcome of these 2 pictures chosen, or 3, or whatever, how many. And he has made some, but he doesn't have a chance to get them out. He can have them printed, but I asked very politely if I could choose 6 of his paintings, or not paintings, 6 of his photos, his creations, and kind of make them into paintings, but making them my own. And he was very happy and agreed to do this. So I have like 250 of his artworks that I have to pick from and then make my own. Then I have 4 picked out that I only made the sketch for the first of them. And it's a series where, let me see, yeah, it's, I hope you can see, wait, let me it's about pain. And I don't know if you can see, but I'm going to try to show you. Here's a hand, and here's the mouth and the eyes. It's somebody in deep pain. And I found 4 photographs which I have worked on and cut and clipped it, changed up to be exactly like I wanted them. And I found 4 that represented exactly 4 emotions that I have been feeling going through all this mental illness, being in a mental facility, being in jail, being a junkie or narcoman. I'm not a junkie. I'm not selling my mother. I don't steal. I don't do that. That's normally what you call a junkie. So let's say I'm a narcoman, because I do a lot of drugs. But I'm not, it doesn't define me, because I'm not doing it now. I'm doing it sometimes. I like drugs, but I don't, I'm done with putting a needle into my arm, because I'm done. But that doesn't mean I'm done with drugs, I've been doing drugs since I was very, very young, and I took pretty much everything. And somebody say, don't do drugs, don't do drugs. I chose, and I choose, because I find it helps me to grow, it helps me to think, and it helps me to work, and it helped me to find myself after losing my mind, and also it made me insane. But I'm thankful that it did, because I've learned a lot, and I see things in a lot of different ways than most people do, and I think that's a huge gift. But I've been through so many experiences on drugs, but also in my psychosis. It's a psychotic episode, and the first time lasted 2.5 years, and I've never tried it before at that point, so I was scared the shit out of my mind. I was thinking everybody was killing me. The things I've done in my life, the things that have happened to me. I have been a prostitute for 19 years. I have, been raped. Of course, it goes with the territory. I've been mentally abused. I've been abused in school. I was bullied from I was 2 years old, and I had a mother. I have a mother, which I love, but is very, very different from me, and we always end up fighting, because whatever I remember or say about my future or something I have an opinion about that I know that she's blind to, we have issues, and it's been hard. So I want to show that pain. So that's what I've planned. So, but more than that, also I have a mannequin in black without the head, where I have. Let me see if I have it here. I have this lampshade I found. I accidentally painted it with metal and tree glue paint. I wanted it to be normal paint so I could paint it, but this makes it like a little leathery. I'm still working on what to do with this, but I'm going to make this mannequin into a lamp and put it on one side, and make a torso and make a lamp with another top, but I'm gonna paint the mannequin. And I have a lot of ideas going, but this is beautiful. I find it in the trash. And I have to learn how to make this into a lamp and make it all click. And I cannot start working on the mannequin before I have made 2 times base coats of papier-mâché, So I have one spare, so I keep the shape so I can make on other occasions. And I have the one to bring. So it's a lot of work because one layer takes like 2 days, 3 days to dry, and I have to make 2 or maybe 3 layers, and then I cut it open and I connect it, and then I give it. I found something. It's like what is it called? Casting. Casting. I have bought 25 kilos of casting, but I also have this. So I'm going to give it a layer of casting, and let it dry, and then make it beautiful, and sanding it and all this. I have so much work to do. And that is my plan for one exhibition. 2 lamps, with one mannequin and the torso, with where I'm so far from finished with the ideas, and I have to order some stuff that I cannot order before in like 3 weeks, and then I have to wait for them for a month. So I will be very, very busy at the end of or beginning of August. But I like being busy, and it's exciting. It is exciting. And then also, it's not stopping there, because then in October there's this culture cafe, which a culture cafe house in a city, which is a big thing. It's not like a small cafe. It's like a huge culture house that every city has, and there's a cafe where a lot of creative and different people will come. They contacted me a while back and asked me to exhibit. I was supposed to do it a long time ago, but then came Corona. Thank you. Actually, I'm pretty, not happy, but glad it came, in the sense that I have more time to prepare on what I'm gonna exhibit there. So I have a lot of work to do. So I'm gonna be buried in work. I don't know if I told you I ran away 1 month ago, and I was gone for 2.5 days. And the punish was 1 month inside, but already from this Monday I have everything back, my 6 hours. So they gave me a very mild sentence, and they actually helped me out a lot. They bought food for me, they bought cigarettes for me. They were very compassionate, because they understood why I left this time. But why I left this time, I wasn't aware why. But now I see why. I came back clean, no drugs, and with the feeling that, I can do this. I'm done with being like a narcomana in that level, and that gives me the okay to be a mother to my kid, because I could not take that part that I could not take that. I could not live up to that if I couldn't trust myself. So, but not saying anything more. She herself is experimenting, but it's nothing I haven't done. I know she won't get as far out as I did. She want to become a tattoo artist, and she's very, very, very talented. She's better than I am at drawing. I'm very good at drawing. If I focus, I really don't care to draw very much, but she want to become a tattoo artist. And as you all know, if you know, I have made my own tattoos, and I have a lot. I also have on my feet, and on my foot, Anyway, I look like shit at the moment. My psoriasis is in breakout. Anyway, so I have 2 machines. I have 2 make shops, which is very professional, with serial number, and they're very expensive. All brand new, that I will give her as soon as I get out of here. So that means when she turns 17, because she turned 16 the 21st of this month, where she will come here with a girlfriend and maybe my boyfriend, if I decide that this is gonna continue. I don't know. Anyway, and we will have 6 hours where we will have we have something planned, and that is gonna be really good. I have, I'm telling you, you have to see this. I'm gonna show you a picture if I can find it. I took a picture. She's bringing a girlfriend, and I, of course, as I'm a very big giver. So I have, I don't know if you can see, this is a huge bag full of gifts. And also there's a big one for her boyfriend and a big one for her girlfriend. and then there's like maybe 8 for her in this size. And every gift, every package has like, if it's a set of clothes, it has shoes, everything that belongs. I adore giving gifts, and I think a lot about. I'm good at it. So I really hope she shows up. She's been AWOL very much since she moved in for herself and got away from her father, and she's been very bad of keeping a connection to me and my mother, and because she's like free for the first time. She's been in a very bad situation with her father, and she loves me. She fucking loves me, and we have this unique relationship and understanding. But this is the first time she feels free, and I think she's scared to connect to me too fast, because I have been away, even though it has not been my doing or my choice, and I didn't have an option. But we're gonna change all that. Anyway, I have that machine for her, and my point about that was when I started tattooing. I want to show you. When I started the tattooing, I took notes, but I didn't go to a shop, where you stay 1 year, and the first year you just take apart and sample and clean the floor. Every tattoo shop has the one way they go. They don't have all the facts in every shop, so you have little good everywhere, but nothing is ever all gathered. But because I was studying while I was here, this was the book I used to put my notes into. I went deep. I read books, and I watched a lot of videos from YouTube, and I got deep into some channels, really private and undercover, and kitchen tattooers, but with badass tricks, and I studied, and I studied good, and I wrote it down, and then I made a copy of that book, and now I have to make a copy of this book, because I have to keep these two, because this is a little too complicated to transfer if you really need to read it very fast. This is written nicely, and I want her to have that. I promised her that she would get the machines when she was 16, but unfortunately they're in storage with my other stuff, so she has to wait 1 year. When I get out of here, I have a plan. Denmark is made out of a lot of islands, and one of them is called Lolland. And a lot of hippie lives there, and it's fucking cheap. And I'm going to go there. I have some friends in mind, and a lot of people are interested in going along. But I have to think about very much who's going to come along. And we're going to make it into, we're going to rent a farm, a Danish farm with 4 wings. And we're going to make it into we're going to have our own space, everybody individually. And we're going to make workshops, and we're going to make like meditation in the garden, art shops, music, because my friend, she's going to come. Her band is called Advanted. They have a fucking, I will link underneath the SoundCloud. They are amazing. She sings, she's so cool. She's really fucking talented. And we want to do a lot of possibilities and make a photo room, because my boyfriend is a photographer. But the thing is, before I get out of here, I'm gonna get the pension, the pre-pension, because I'm applying and I'm gonna get it, because I've been here 10 years and I've been sick for 20 years. So I'm gonna get it. That means I will be allowed to leave Denmark 6 months every year and travel and get my money. So that's how it is. So I'm going to do that, travel every 6 months, meaning the winter month, all over the world, and I will film and make a YouTube channel back in that event time and tell what I experienced, and then I want to rent my farm out, but like a theme kind of thing, people rent up apartments out, but I want to like do it with a theme. So they have all these possibilities and things and things they can use, and they pay after what they use because we have everything, you know, figured out. You know, I'm still working on the idea, but I think it's a fucking cool idea. And I know I'm going to do this because if I was going to rent a farm here, where I am now, in Zealand, close to Copenhagen, actually Solland. Anyway, it would cost me so much money. So I don't need it. But if I go to Lolland, the cheapest one I found was 300 square meters for like 8,000. That was including water and electricity. And that is like 2 people, 4,000 each. If you have 10,000 now, you would have to pay more than 10,000 to have the same here. You know, it's like giving you a lot of options. And she's buying a car, and she also have a big tent she want to live in. And there's a lot of things we're planning, and it seems like it's going to happen. You know, we just have to push it. But I don't mind that I have to wait 1 year because I have to prepare, wait to get the pension, and also have these events done with, and then hopefully start working on an exhibition in December for maybe January in the gallery that just came and got 3 paintings that they will try to sell yesterday. So a lot has been going on, and you know, it's like, ooh, lot. Also, I'm wearing my wigs. I haven't been wearing them for a long time because I'm coloring my hair. I put in, I don't know if I made a video with my dreadlocks, and I love them, but you know, and I'm gonna have them forever. I will put them in eventually again, but I bought 2 other sets of dreadlocks. They didn't arrive yet. One will be like rainbow, but in the fake, you know, the kalala, I don't know the name, where they twist like down, and they're starting like orange, yellow, and they become rainbow. And I'm gonna put those in while I make. And now I show you what my plan is. I have a friend. I have. He's my friend still. He owed me some money, and he bought 5 packs of this human hair from where I think it was from Nepal. Nepal. Let's check. Where are you from? Semi-human hair. Wait, this is human hair, and I'm gonna be making real dreadlocks, thin dreadlocks, and I have 5 packages of these, and these have 60 grams in each, and you need 200 grams for a full head. Wait a second. I'm trying to. What? Okay, let me. It's annoying. I know I read it. I just want you to know where it's from. I don't know why it's so important for me. Real Nepalian hair. Obviously, it's been dyed. Right now, my hair is dark yellow, and then becomes light yellow, and then it's like it can fade into this, and it's going to fade into this. So, wait a second. I also have to need a lot of hats and things to put on. But I'm waiting on some tools before I can start really making the dreadlocks. I want to show you. I started just basic, made not close to, not even close to nothing, but just really also because I need so much. I need the tool to take the comb that not breaks, you know, because I have it in plastic, but it's gonna break. And then I have one of these hook, but this one is too big. It's too big, you know. I want them snatchy and nice, and they are gonna be attached to my own hair, so they're gonna be around here. I think my hair's gonna be like here maybe, and I'm gonna pack away all my wigs, because these ones. The reason I'm so patient about putting them in and waiting for getting all the right materials is because this is not something that I'm gonna take out right away. Hopefully, I'm gonna continue to have this at least some years, hopefully long years, because I want long hair. This was one you saw how long it was. I have 4 of these left, and that one. So I'm waiting for, I ordered 10 with the small loops to make the hair go round, so you can make the dreads. And then I got these very tiny crochet hooks. I got 1, 3, 2, 2, and then actually one is, I don't know, and two ones. And my girlfriend has to help me put them in so they become beautiful. I'm starting this journey, and not alone am I doing this only with the hair. I'm changing a lot in my life. I have recently, really recently stopped consuming dairy, and I was only consuming dairy, and I grew. I have, I've gained so much. It's like, I know there's something off, and I don't eat meat very much. I eat fish. I eat some mackerel. And I have been drinking a lot of juice. I use too much fruit, I know that. But I'm going to use very little fruit now and a lot of veggies. I found a juicer, very lucky. So I make juice every day. You see, I just emptied this. But I try to do it in, I use beets, I use carrots, cucumber, all kinds of fruits, vegetables, whatever I have available or find. But maximum 2 oranges, maybe 1 banana. Probably not apples. I'm not in. If I have apples, I use instead of oranges. I don't put more than maximum 2 or 3 fruits into it. I make a mix of turmeric in lemon juice with turmeric and ginger, and then I also use. I make chia seeds and then I make different kind of variation of juice, and I love it. I love it. And I started taking iodine, 2 drops a day. You have to be careful not to take too much. I started taking reishi shrooms. These are so good for everything in the body. They grow on trees. It's like these big ones. But I also bought some called lion's mane. I'm waiting at the mail now. And I take my sea buck on, and I also, because I've had a lot of problems with my voice, it's been very bad, and I've been in quarantine 4 times because I had the fever high and everything. I just became sick, and they thought I had corona. So, but luckily I was out the day after because I didn't. They checked me. I use this. This is Japanese peppermint drops. And you put a couple of drops in whatever. I put a couple of drops in pretty much everything I drink. Then I do one more thing. I don't drink coffee anymore. And I drink a lot of tea. I'm in menopause. And I don't want hormones. I don't want any, no. So I found out that Salvie tea is very good for this. So this is a mix of 4 different 4 blends of tea, which I have a huge box of. So this is green tea. One is quarter green tea, quarter Salvie, a quarter normal herbal tea, and a quarter of what was the last one? Oh, my healing tea, my diet tea. I have this tea that you're supposed to drink cold. I forgot that. Anyway, I make it hot and then I let it sit cold. And, oh, see my juice. You see the chia seeds at the bottom. It's adorable. But it needs a little rub of this. I'm doing a lot to change. And it's not just like a hippie flip. It's something I've been wanting and striving to do for many years. But I haven't had the willpower or the mental control or the energy. And I haven't been in a place because this ward, this department in this mental hospital is so much different than the others. Here they help me and understand me, and they actually get me. And I have a doctor I'm working with. Also, I'm going to a plastic surgeon to have my ears fixed. You see, I was raped and he ripped them out. And I'm going to be checked for allergies. I'm going to remove my tonsils so I don't speak so. And I'm gonna get control of all the things that are fucked up in my life. so that when I get out, I can start fresh. Because I lost 10 years here in some ways, you know. I didn't dance for 10 years, like really. I did, of course, obviously. Obviously, I go around with my headphones on in the summer and in the street. I don't care. But I missed a lot of being social with people, and I ended up in the wrong environment. And I got a lot of strength in that environment. I have a lot of power there, a lot of respect, a lot of people scare. You know, they know who I am, and it's not because of bad things. Because I'm not a bad person. I'm honest. A lot of people can't take that, so a lot of people, they try to judge me, but when it comes down to it, they have my back and I have theirs. So it's a very good thing, but I don't want to be a part of that environment. I want to change. And that's why this is when they say you go on a dreadlock journey, I'm going on a full-scale life change journey. Also, I got this lippy. I always get too small lippies, and then I finally got this one. But this, I just want to share you, because this is so huge, and I'm waiting for some more piercings from Crazy Factory. They have been so long on the way. Wait, where the fuck? Oh no, it's typical when you have to do it. That's one to show. Oh, I have bought 3 septums with very tight big balls, because my hole is very crooked because my nose has been banged, and that pisses me off. But a few kind of piercings can make it look so it doesn't look crooked. And I have bought 3 pairs, which I will, actually I can show you. Wait, be patient, I'll show you. You know, I want to tell you guys, you know, I know that the ones of you who write me and watch my videos and keep on following me, even though I have long breaks, you're really there for me. That's what I feel, and I feel you're really curious. And I feel you really like me for me, because who I am. And you should know that who of you I know is. I follow and I really like and I care, and it means a lot to me. I don't do this to make money. I don't do this to be recognized. I don't do this to be a version of myself that I'm not. This is who I am. This is who I talk to everybody. I don't make bloopers. I don't edit very often. I had to learn, you know, of course, obviously, and I do it sometimes because I like it. But I prefer my channel is raw and unedited, because that is the real me, you know. And I'm not sitting here filling you with bullshit and lies, or trying to make you buy a product, or show you. I used to make a lot of tutorials, but I don't feel like sitting and teaching you. You know, I would like to teach you, but you know, I'm not a teacher. I'm a child. I play. So maybe when I put makeup on and make the tutorials that I maybe plan to do with, like using the torso of myself, which I will make with a lot of wood glue over after taking a long time. And I've seen her make butterfly wings, and I will experiment with that. But it's just, you know, to do it with somebody and do it with you. And, you know, I never practice before I do it. I just do it. And that's what I like. I like that my channel is raw. It's not fake. It's not like I'm not trying to become something. I'm not. Of course, I dress up and look as good as possible. But you've also seen me look like shit. What was I gonna show you? Some kind of picture. Wait. Let me see if I can find it. Picture. What the fuck was I gonna show you? Oh, I have so many pictures. I have no idea. Oh, the piercings is in my mail. I'm waiting for the piercings. I'm waiting for Crazy Factory. Okay, I will make the big. The first one is this one for the septum, you know. Maybe this one can make it, you know, so it doesn't look crooked. Maybe this one, I don't know. Oh wait, this one I think will be perfect for my nose, and this one I bought two in the style of, because I think this is a little small. I like they poke out, you know, but they look bigger. So I have been experimenting with my piercing lately, and I'm very happy, so happy, fucking happy, that I put back in my cheek piercings before they grew all together, even though it hurt like a motherfucker. I cannot do it with my nipples. I probably can with the tiniest, but I don't want them in my nipples anymore. And let me tell you why. Because before, I didn't have feelings in my breast, but then I got pregnant and I had a baby, and then I started getting horny when people, not just people, when certain people kissed and touched my breasts, and but the jury always came in the way, and I don't want a piece of metal in my mouth when I'm trying to it's making confusion, and it's in the way. Like I never had it in my vagina, because it's piercings have to be cleansed, and they have a certain odor which stinks if you don't clean them. And can you imagine somebody going down on you and you have a dirty piercing? I think there's a good way to do things. I don't know. Anyway, if anyone knows what the piercing is called, that goes all the way from here, all around here and here. It's like, I saw this guy. He has, it's like, it goes like a square and down. I don't know if he drilled it through the nose bone or his trick or something, but it looks badass. But I don't want to go through that pain. Like, I'm not either gonna twist my tongue, because I could do it myself. I saw a girl did in 14 days, but all the ones I've seen, I love what they can do. I love the tricks and shit. It looks, I think they suck the best cock. Not that I have any issues with that, but I think it looks, in the between, it looks like it just looks ulækker. It looks gross. It looks ulækker. It's just like it's not symmetric, and I don't like that. So anyway, you guys. So it's been a while since I made a video. Now I made a video. I hope you will enjoy this very much. I didn't plan it. I just made it out of the blue. And that's why it's been all over the place. And I hope to get some responses for what you would like me to like, what this channel should evolve to become, if it should continue to live, breathe, you know, exist, you know. Do you care, you know? Should I do this? You know, I want to show you something I found the other day. I just love it. Look what I found. Look what I found. Who the fuck found this? I find it. I found this, you know, but I didn't find it in the forest. I found it on a table at a house that was left alone. I don't know what to do with this, but I am in love with it, and I won't part with it, you know. But I don't know, because it seems like it was just catch. I don't know. I took some hair off and shit like this. I've heard that you'd boil it, and it's like green hair. I have to check it up. Maybe I ask you. I should just look it up instead of asking you. I have to check it out, because I don't want it to rot or die on me. But look how beautiful. I don't know. I just, you know, what the wild. I don't know. Yeah, and I got fat again. First, you know, I lost 30 kilos, and then I gained like too much. I'm not up there yet. I'm still like 5 kilos less than the most I ever weighed. But now I'm doing what I can, food-wise, and what I take in and put into my body, because I have some issues. And I don't want to be fat, but I don't want to be too skinny either. Because when I lost the 30 kilos, I was like a stick. I like to be skinny. I was thinking I was beautiful, and my body, I was amazed. I was like thinking I would never get that body back. But I I want to lose like maybe 15 kilos and then leave the last 10 beyond. So that I have some boobies. And because I'm 43, turned 44 the 6th of September, and I don't want to because people, when I dress up, and they think I look young, and today I'm fucked up. I've been out, my boyfriend been there, we've been fucking, I didn't wash anything, I look like this. I didn't, but they tend to think I'm much younger than I am, which is not something I'm pissed about. I think it's cool, but I still feel like in front of my child, we have a huge connection and a great bond, and she does respect me and understand that I'm a grown up, but and I'm happy. I want to be her friend, but I also want to be respected for the age I have, because I have knowledge, baby. I have worked to become this woman, If you don't know this band, Devil Doll, check it out. There's two Devil Doll bands. One is some opera shit I don't like. The other is an American rockabilly, psychobilly girl who has made 2 records total. One is called Queen of Paine. She has a voice like out of this world. And the other one is called The Return of Eve. You should check those out. I will come with more music suggestions, because I know not a lot of people in Denmark knows this. I know a lot of people in America does, because it's an American band that is big over there, but nobody knows here. I think I can say I'm the only one who knows Devil Doll in Denmark, except maybe a fluke of a few hand, because and I only know because I designed for the game in View. And I accidentally went into a chat room, and there was a burlesque chat room, and there was one girl playing one song, and I was like, "Who this voice? I have to check it out." Another band is Blue October. Oh, I have some more to tell you before we end this video, and I know it's long. Deal with it. You don't have to watch it. It doesn't matter, but I hope you do, because I know. And please subscribe, like, click the button. Do what the fuck you want. Just enjoy yourself. Anyway, I have just bought a new computer, and it is exactly the same as my 2 previous computers, except the last one I had was from 2014. It had like 1.3. GHZ Intel Core, where this one has 2.5, the new one, and it's used. The new one is used, and it's from 2011. It's 3 years older, but it's double up almost. Mine has a memory of 4 GB. This has 16, and it has been updated, so it has 500 GB to use. And the only thing different, and it's like it's supposed to be the graphics. Mine was 5,000. This is 3,000. I don't see a fucking difference. And this computer, I hate to get a new computer because you have to transfer so much shit. And I'm not good at putting things on backups. And I have my version external hard disk, but it never works like I want it to, and I don't get it. And I know my computers, but and I always fuck up. And first I end up deleting all the music on my cell phone, so I had to get that back, and then I had to and then I lost a lot because that also sometimes happens, and then sometimes there's problems with the USB plugs. They don't want to take all the info, And even though I have 1 or 2 terabyte, and it's much more than, it just didn't take the music. So I had to randomly download like 50% of all my music and soundbooks, audiobooks it's called, because I have a shitload of audiobooks, and I still have, because I need this music. And the last thing of music I want you to, I know everybody knows Prince, Deside. Did snowing in April, dying in April. Sometimes it snows in April, and he died. It's beautiful. Anyway, if you download the full discography, you get one record you don't find anywhere else, and it's called The Rainbow Children. It's called The Rainbow Children, and it is impossible pretty much to find anywhere. I have it on CD, but that is in storage, and that is like so different from all of his other music. It's a completely different style, and it is very fucking hardcore, unique. It is kind of jazzy. It's like the Garden of Eden, blah, blah, blah. Rainbow Children Rise is amazing, and those three artists with those, I would like to share with you, my subscribers, my friends, which I consider you because you care to watch me. Some of you just, but we gotta stick together. Remember, these people, they know what they're doing, Obviously, there's hackers who do bullshit, but there's a lot. And these guys, they're worth paying attention to, because a lot of shit is going around in the world. There's a blue beam. There is a lot of things going on in the world. We're living in the last times, according to a lot of people, the 6th extinction period, and a lot of people are waking up. What does waking up mean? Waking up means that you realize that you live in a slave society, that you think you're free when really you're not, because everything has been made so unless you broke the chain and had a different how can you say, a different experience than most people. Most people have the same. Go in school, have the same years in school. Everything is designed to make you work from 8 to 4 and live that life. Stop being a slave. Wake the fuck up. Start reading science. Start listening. Don't be afraid of AI. Be aware of it. Know what is good. Know what is bad. AI is everything we all put into this computer thing that we have invented. We have created AI. This is our baby. We live in the matrix. We're creating a matrix. Let her learn love, let her learn respect, let her learn compassion, emotion, Don't be mean, don't, because we can go 2 ways, because it can go to hell, it can be Terminator, but it doesn't have to. It can actually be paradise, and we can create it by making AI love and understand, and that is possible, because remember this, Einstein was the smartest man with an IQ on 162 in the world. Mine is 142, just to brag. No, fuck it. Who gives a fuck? Anyway, Einstein was 162. And a supercomputer is 50 times, when it was created, 50 times smarter than he was, And it doubles every year, at least. And it goes faster. It becomes more and more intelligent, and it has overrun the human brain of our intelligence long time ago. But we still have control, because, you know, we have the on and off switch, and we do have, like, not completely, you know, giving them legs and arms that they can use yet, even though Sophia and the guy I just saw yesterday. Point being, AI is coming, is alive, is a thing, and it's gonna grow, and it's gonna be bigger and bigger and bigger. And we, the users, are feeding it with all the information, no matter what you say online, what you write online, what you read online, what you promote, how you everything, because it never forgets, and it gets all the info, everything. You cannot change anything if you have uploaded. It's forever. So let's try to make the future bright, because we have that power. We the people. Don't be controlled by a police state. Don't let them blindfold you with race issues. That is, we're all human beings. This is one globe, is one world. You know, we have to stick together, but we have to be smart. We have to respect each other's cultures. We have to be open to let the designers that invent great stuff come out with it, and don't let the rich people buy it and hide it away, so they can continue making money on the medicine industry, or the oil industry, and so on. You know the drill. I know. I hope. And if you don't, get fucking started on studying. It's your responsibility. It's your life. It's your future. It's your children's future. I have a child. I prefer she drop out of school and take acid. Just not don't do it and don't do nothing but that, but do it and learn to think and see things in a different perspective. Experiment, learn to think for yourself. Don't become a fucking slave, and don't think that you don't have a choice and you don't have any power. You have all the power. It's heart and brain coherence. They can communicate. You have brain cells. You have magic. You create reality by thinking, by visioning, by creating it. You know, you envision your reality. Don't let them take that from you. They did too far, too long. Well, yes, I'm a conspiracy believer, Noah, because I know, you know. 2 seconds. I'm filming a video. Oh, I didn't pick up. Anyway, that was my so-called boyfriend. He's probably gonna call again in 2 seconds. Let me write him a fucking little message. I am. So anyway, what I also do, because what I do. I was telling you the audio books before that the reason I spend so much time taking all my stuff and putting it on my all my work, you know, the artworks and things I have, my programs and shit, is because I have so many important audiobooks. I have a lot of sci-fi, but I also have the Quran. I have the mythology in all religions. I have the Om, the sound of Hinduism. I have Buddhism, the death book of. I have whatever you name it, whatever you name it. Your responsibility in this life is to get as much info, understand as much as possible, share the knowledge you have, you know. Don't be gobble. Don't believe just anything you hear. Think for yourself, but check it out. Do your study, learn, you know, and share your wisdom. I'm gonna end this video now because I'm aching to see what my boyfriend wanted. He's such a bitch, you know. Anyway, I'm going to end this video now, and then I'm going to busy on making some artwork, because the rest is and listening to my audiobook. Start thinking for yourself, people, and I believe most of you do. Do it for your children, do it for the planet, do it for us all. I love you guys so much. I wish a lot of people would understand the message I have bring forward here in the last. It means a lot to me. I investigate that a lot. You should all do it. Just do it. And take care of yourself. And remember, peace out. Share the love. Live in the love. Love is everything. Create love. And smile. Because one smile can make another one smile. Can make another one smile. And everybody who makes you smile makes you feel good, you know. Don't be stupid just because another one is. Don't let that energy decide the day. Change the energy to be positive. I love you guys. Thanks for watching. Namaste. Hakuna Matata. Di ba da ba da da. Ciao. Bye. Bye bye.